Hi, welcome. My name is Rebecca Packard and I want to discuss with you what is EFT, Emotion Freedom Tapping, also known as tapping. This is something that is popping up everywhere. You might have seen blogs on it, videos on it. You're seeing different celebrities using it. It's fantastic and it's simple, and best of all, it's free once you figure out how to do it. You may have read a Gabby Bernstein book that walks you through different sequences and series. You may have seen Brad Yates on YouTube, who practices this regularly, or maybe you've seen or visited or learned from Nick Otner or his sister, Julie, and experienced what EFT can do for you. At any rate, you can experience this at home on your own once you learn how to do it. The trick is most people don't really know how it works. They get bamboozled in the space of, well, I don't really understand how this is going to help me if I just tap. And so I want to really give you the science behind it. For centuries, over 2000 at this point, Chinese medicine has recognized meridians. We know that Albert Einstein has taught everyone that all things carry their own energy and are made up of different energy fields. We know that all different walks of life recognize different energy sources: life source, prana, chi. There's different names for it. We also recognize that our energy has to be balanced. It flows. We have circulation. So one of the things that EFT and tapping does for us is it allows us to release any of the blocks, any of the restrictions, any of the stuck emotions, energy that gets into our field that's not moving and that's causing us kind of a traffic jam. So what does it do? By tapping different points using acupressure, acupuncture points, and tapping them in a certain series or in a specific spot, you can allow yourself to take control of your emotional state. It's widely known and used for anxiety, stress, depression, PTSD. It's been used in multiple different areas for a host of different ailments. It's been used for people who are suffering from PTSD, all the way to people who want to manifest a better life. So anywhere in between there, maybe you're sitting in a traffic jam and you're angry and you don't want to be angry anymore. You could simply start tapping and release that energy and allow yourself to calm down and create a new pattern. One of the things that tapping does, once we start using these meridians and tapping on these points, we are allowing our body to take itself into the homeostasis that it already knows as its norm. But throughout life, throughout growing up and being programmed and having subconscious thoughts and whatnot, we have different triggers and different interactions and different emotional baggage that gets stuck within us. And so we come into different situations that get us worked up. Nobody really likes to sit in traffic. I use that one because so many people know what it's like to sit in traffic and become irritated. You have trained yourself to become irritated in that space. By tapping, you can undo that. You can take that as time to just acknowledge the world around you. Maybe take that time to utilize audiobooks and different things, but I won't go off on that tangent. I'll still continue to tell you how you can use EFT for this, because when we start tapping, we are releasing different hormones and different chemical responses in our body by stimulating the different meridians in our body and opening up different channels to allow our amygdala and our hippocampus to relax, to reset, to rebalance. This takes us out of the space of fight or flight, and it allows us to go into rest and restore. By utilizing this technique, and there are many ways that I see people facilitate it, you can take control of your emotional state and you can create your own emotional balance. Say you're having an interaction with a coworker and it's not serving you. You can tap. Now, a great place for that would be on the back of the hand. Just start rubbing that gamut space, which is that space between your pinky and your ring finger. It's this little triangle. You can start rubbing that space, and you can unlock the silent vibrational conversation that's saying to respond or to be aggressive or to meet with resistance. And you can allow yourself to become the observer in that space. You can allow yourself to rewrite that interaction and to rewrite that pattern and to change how you're showing up in the space, allowing you also to calm yourself, which helps your entire mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual health by allowing you to release good hormones into your body and increase your serotonin and allow inflammation to lower, allow your breath rate to balance out, allow your heart rate to come down, and allow your body and your different nerves to release and relax instead of being constricted and stressed. You'll find that with regular practice, you'll have an overall better outlook on the world. You'll have an overall better feeling in your body. If somebody who carries tension a lot finds that after doing this a few times a day for repeated days, finds that they're not carrying that tension any longer. And so I encourage so many people, everybody honestly, to utilize this practice. I myself was trained by Lori Layden in trauma tapping and am so blessed to be able to share this tool with people on all levels. I've worked with children as young as 2 and 3 years old and as old as 95. So I know that there's a large range of people who can benefit from this. I also recognize that there's a lot of people who desperately are seeking help and seeking to change their lives, but need a way to do it that's affordable, that's easy, that's obtainable, and that they can implement on their own whenever, wherever. Tapping is the way to do that. And if you want to learn more, and if you want to learn from me, I encourage you to learn more about tools for life and to reach out to me, ask me questions. Check out my YouTube channel at Rebecca Packard and learn about the different tools that I use, and even watch some of the tapping videos that I share. If you haven't already, visit me at RebeccaPackard.com and see the different things that I do in the world to help people create emotional balance in every day.